What's up, guys? We're back at it again with Touchdown Talk, a ZB Media Production show. Here to go over the divisional round of the NFL as we are getting into Championship Sunday in the NFL, determining who is going to play in Super Bowl 58. So let's talk about the games. Let's get into it. Let's have some fun with it. We got a couple episodes left, and then we are done for the season. Can you believe we're already here? So let's get it started. All right, going over the divisional rounds, give me a little bit of my insight, what I saw and what I'm thinking going ahead for the conference championship weekend to give you the best bets that I see available. So we have the Ravens 34, Texans 10 in the divisional round. Gotta say, did not expect this game to be the blowout that it ended up being. It was close at halftime. Whatever was said, with Lamar and the Ravens, they got it going in the second half. Lamar opened it up. They could not find an answer for his running ability. The Texans just really got exhausted, and that Ravens defense is for real. So I'm looking for that going into the championship. That is going to be huge for this whole season. This is the most complete Ravens team I've seen with Lamar Jackson at the helm. Again, people say what they want about the NFL being scripted or whatever. This Ravens team's for real, and it's going to be tough to beat them. But we'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, they had every answer for C.J. Stroud. But what a season for C.J. Stroud as a rookie. Obviously, he should be the offensive rookie of the year. He or Puka Nacua, one of the two. But what C.J. Stroud and D'Amico Ryans did for the Texans team, you can't say enough about it. It's just amazing turnaround. So hats off to them. Congrats to that organization. And, look forward to see what they can do. The Packers 49ers, can you say probably the game of the week? That or the other AFC game. These were some good games, the last three games. So the Packers had it won. Carlson shanks the field goal. Wide left to go up 24-17. Instead, misses it. Only up 21-17. Niners got to have it drive. They go to their playmakers. Brock Purdy makes the right reads. Some incredible catches, one by Ayuk. And some of those backups have stepped up big for Deebo Samuel being hurt. And that's what's going to be interesting. Is Deebo going to be 100% this week? It's 50-50 shot that he goes. Well, the Niners come out with a big-time win against Green Bay, but Jordan Love looked incredible until that last little Brett Favre cross his body into triple coverage type throw. But, again, same thing with like C.J. Stroud. This is really Jordan Love's rookie year. I mean, this is fourth year in the league, I believe, and this is really his first time starting. And he had a lot of signs of very Aaron Rodgers-esque type throws. I'm liking what I see. I think the Packers got a very bright future. As young as they are, they'll be back at it. Hopefully they don't meet up with the 49ers once again, because that seems to be their kryptonite in the playoffs. But Niners heading to the NFC Championship game. And who is going to meet them? The Lions and Buccaneers. Well, the Lions, as I predicted, were the team at the line of scrimmage, controlling the line of scrimmage, even with Vita Vea on that defensive front. Just great ball management, game management by the Detroit Lions, minus that last kneel down where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers should have taken a timeout. But regardless, Lions look really good. This is very, very impressive, and I never thought I would live to see it. And the Lions are in the NFC Championship game and one game away from the Super Bowl, so that's awesome. And I'm pretty sure 90% of America is rooting for Detroit. So hats off to the Lions. Dan Campbell, you got those boys rolling. You're biting off kneecaps at everything you need to do. Get one more to get the Super Bowl, guys. And, of course, the Kansas City Taylor Swifts head to the Buffalo Bills in the first game that Patrick Mahomes has played in the playoffs, minus the Super Bowl, on the road. Incredible environment, as always. Jason Kelsey was there taking shots out of a bowling ball with the Buffalo Bills Mafia in the parking lot. ripping his shirt off, going crazy after his brother Trav gets some touchdowns in the game, shotgunning beers throughout the night. I mean, what an incredible guy. But the Chiefs, they really dominated this game. They should have won by 10 points after Mecole Hardman fumbling at the goal line and making a touchback for the Bills. And that was the Bills' chance to go up or possibly tie it. Obviously, the Bills, once again, wide right, what they don't like to hear in the history of the Bills. The Chiefs are the kryptonite of the Bills. It's kind of like the old school Patriots-Colts in Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady, and Brady always had Peyton's number in the postseason. So another disappointment for the Bills, but again, they made an incredible run to get from, what were they, 6-6 to the whole way to the divisional round. The Chiefs looked really good, and Travis played a hell of a game. Rashee Rice is coming out of nowhere and just being that dominant receiver that Kansas City needed. They needed a guy that could complement Travis, and I think they found it. And of course, Pacheco, just an absolute dog running the ball. Well, that does it for that recap. So before we get into the matchups of the weekend for Championship Sunday, let me big shout out to our partner, W Energy. This is the W Hydro Series. And popping up on your screen right now, w.gg/, WGG promo code ZBHP, and that's my special code to get you guys 10% off that order. You can get anything. They got tons of stuff right now. The Hydro Series is banging. Even if it's cold, you still got to stay hydrated, y'all. And I don't need to stay up all night, so I'm going to go with the non-caffeinated Hydro Series. Get my electrolytes from the day at work. And it's easy enough. Got a water bottle right there. Mixing it up right now. That's the watermelon Lotta that I've got the flavor for the Hydro. Easy enough. Look at that. Shake it up. Take your sip. Yeah, I think I'm good. I like that. Like I said, w.gg, promo code ZBHP. Get 10% off any order you guys get. They got awesome specials all the time and flavors coming out each and every week, and they're working on some big-time stuff, possibly getting cans in the future. So check them out. You won't regret it. They are made in the USA. So support small businesses. Let's have some fun with it. Now, let's get into our picks, brought to you by BetStamp. All right, you see that link on the screen that goes to the specialized sports books in your region using my special promo codes. Check them out. Click on that link, signupexpert.com/ZB. Thank you, BetStamp, for sponsoring this segment. Championship Sunday is here. The Kansas City Chiefs are heading to Baltimore to take on the Ravens in the first AFC title game, hosted in Baltimore since the Baltimore Colts in 1971. That is an incredible, insane stat to hear. What's the line? What do we got? The Chiefs are 3.5 dogs heading into Baltimore. This is weird right now. Because do you keep trusting Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes to keep getting it done? Or do you think this is finally the Ravens' year? That's kind of where everybody's at right now. That home field advantage is incredible in Baltimore. Nobody understands how much of an impact that crowd has. The bank is going to be rocking on Sunday afternoon. You know what? I'm going with what I believed before. I'm going with the Ravens money line. I like them by 4 points in this game. 28-24 over Kansas City. I think Lamar will have an incredible day, especially running. He will have at least 100 yards rushing and at least 1 to 2 touchdowns just rushing. I think passing, he will be very consistent. And I think OBJ is going to come up in a big way. And Mark Andrews is back too, so watch out for that. So a couple of those guys to look out for. I think you'll see Travis Kelce have a pretty good game as well. I think you could see him at least get in the touchdown. So I like him. Anytime touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, I think, has a pretty good game. I think he has at least 250, but I don't think it's going to be enough to beat Baltimore. I think when it comes to it, Lamar's going to make enough plays and take care of business and punch his ticket to his first ever Super Bowl. Now, again, this could go two different ways. The Detroit Lions at the San Francisco 49ers. I never thought I'd say the Lions would be in a championship game and Super Bowl on the line. The Lions are 7.5-point dogs on the road. Makes sense. The Niners are an incredible team. But I think Green Bay showed how you can beat the Niners team. You control the clock, you have long sustained drives, and they can run the ball against the Niners. That is what Green Bay showed. David Montgomery can have a really big game, I think, complementing with Jahmyr Gibbs. I think the Lions have a very good run game. Enough play-action passes to keep it close enough for Jared Goff to make some big plays. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, obviously, insane talent at receiver. I don't think it's going to be enough to beat San Francisco, and I've been saying it all along. You can say what you want about Super Bowl conspiracies with the red and purple that are on the Super Bowl logo, whatever. I still think the two best teams will make it to the Super Bowl. Debo may or may not go. I don't think it will make too much of a difference. I think Christian McCaffrey goes absolutely berserk in this game and just goes off. I think he has a combined scrimmage yards of 150 or higher and at least 2 touchdowns. I'm going with San Francisco, not by 7 though. It's a lot closer game than people will think. I like San Francisco to win 31-26 over the Detroit Lions, punching their ticket to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Well, there you have it, everybody. Championship Sunday is set. Your bets are in. Go check out that link down below. Get any sportsbooks that are in your region. Make sure you're gambling responsible and you're 18 years of age or older or wherever it is to gamble legally in your state. Check them out. signupexpert.com/ZB. BetStamp. Shout out to you guys. Shout out to everybody tuning into this. We will see you next week to preview Super Bowl 58. Have a good time, guys. See you later.